now moment. So this live is I thought I'd kind of put Meditation Monday on my drop list because it's something I've done for the last few years, and I've built up a library on this channel of over 200 videos. There's a playlist, in case you're seeing this for the first time, entitled Meditation Monday, with all of my previous lives where I was going live once a week. In fact, prior to that it was on Facebook, so there's even more somewhere else. But then it started to be every other week and then once a month. And I think I'm going to keep it so I'm not live necessarily every week for Meditation Monday, but that the playlist is still growing and there's new content on there. This video that I want to do with you today on this meditation activation, if you like, rather than a meditation, is for those that feel called to connect to the earth, to the wows, to the energy of the water, and to the sacred energy of flow within Earth itself and healing and the planet. I wrote a post over on my Patreon, and there's links somewhere here, there, wherever on the channel. If you go to About Me bit, you can find how to get to my Patreon. And there's a free option there. You don't have to pay to be a Patreon member, and it is accessible to free members. You just have to be a member. Anyway, so on that post, I was talking about my experience with regards to an art installation that was at Rochester Cathedral in Kent in the UK. Rochester is quite an ancient cathedral itself, and the site itself is very ancient, and lots of not just imagery, but the sounds. They were within the installation. They were playing wows. They had them hung, suspended from the ceiling, and it evoked an inner memory of me. So the post goes into my own concepts, the science about that, the resonance of the church itself and the stone, and the symbology of the wows hanging in a sort of sacrificial way, with what they're going through, and a kinship to that, linked to themes around that. So this meditation is a complement to that post. So if you'd like to close your eyes, I've got the post up in front of me. What I've said, I haven't got option. I've got some singing bowls sort of in the background you may well be able to hear. But if you want to, at the same time as doing this meditation, add some other sounds in the background, wow sounds in particular, or Gregorian chants was what I've said. There's some links, there's some free options of that on the actual post that you can listen to yourself. I don't play, as you may be aware if you've listened to my meditations, music. So because everyone's different and everyone likes different things, I leave that open to you, but also for copyright issues as well. So anyway, sitting comfortably, close your eyes, feel into your posture. Take a slow grounding breath. Breathing into that moment, or this now moment, letting go of wherever you are or you've been, obviously only if it's safe to do this. I want you to imagine rooting into a loving grid of light deep within the earth, beneath, geographically, Rochester Castle, beneath the ancient sacred sites across time, not just at Rochester, but all over the world. If there's one in particular that you feel resonant with more, what's coming to me is Rosslyn Chapel as well. This feels very linked to the UK, I believe, but across the globe as well. Places of sacred essence that may have temples one time and then churches, layers upon layers through time. Breathing in, just feel as though you are rooting down. And I want you, if you can't hear wows, I'm not playing wows, but imagine the sound of wows or the image of wows, bringing that image to mind, these great, big, vast things and all the colours that you would see, seeing the depths of the ocean, of those deep teals and blues, dark. And we kind of go into ourselves almost within the emotion of coming within, withdrawing within. We're kind of winter right now, seasonally wise, moving into spring or spring, and we're not quite coming up, as if we're coming up like they do come up to get air. But allowing the sounds, and one of the things in the installation they said about how AI has distinguished over 300 dialects of wow song within it. They are so diverse within even the sounds themselves and the sounds of the wows. Maybe of dolphins around you, that sound vibrating through you and through these depths of those flowing into the space. Allow chants of Gregorian choirs of monks singing to fill your mind, to feel the vibration within your body. And rather than analysing it, even if you are listening to it, just feeling how and imagining how that would feel within you, within stone, like a huge bell being struck and vibrating through the sound of the stone of an ancient church, or through the water as that echo of the wow flows. Imagine the wows luminescent and free, no longer entangled in nets, no longer, I think there's only a few pods identified across the globe, so no longer in small numbers. But moving through vast clear water, seeing cathedral stone gently vibrating with centuries of human devotion, offering shelter from the rain, from the wind, and even from other men in wartime. Softly and silently, I'm going to offer my own sound, and if you feel called to sing along with me with your own vibrations through your throat with light language, simply hold the intention or hearing my sound vibrate and resonate through the mic, through your earphones, or however you're listening to this. And at the same time, I want you, before I start to allow myself to channel the light language through me, a sense of the layers of history beneath this church, the sacrifices, the resilience, the freedom. Notice what it feels like to exist without entanglement, to ground, to embody, to align. Sacred space endured because humanity continues to return to them. Wows endure because life insists on continuing, continuity. Blah, I can't even say the word. Continuity. When ocean frequency meets ancient stone, something within us recognizes itself. Allow yourself to recognize this within you. Put my tablet down. And just, if those images that I've evoked and have set the scene for you, I want you, through your own connection to your own higher being, feeling that connection to that and to the ocean, to the wows, the frequency of the wows and the ocean itself, the flow in your life, water, the depths of movement and liquid plasmic energy, resonance and sound, as I'm about to stop talking and allow you to just sense, see, remember, and feel. Just breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, letting go of what is she saying and what does this mean. Just allowing your emotional field, your body, your heart to interpret, to feel, to be aligned with. Calling in my higher self with loving compassion in the highest aspect of me and all that is related to the soul family for this earth, on this earth and beyond this earth, cosmically. An image of there's a cartoon, a Star Wars cartoon, with these wows that are kind of interdimensional, and that's the kind of image I'm seeing of as we go through our own concepts of what dimensionality is and our multi aspect of our consciousness is. This is just a framework to hold within for the cellular memory of ourself and the cellular memory of this planet. Like the memory within stones held, and think of things that hold sound, like a record with its bumps that can be read. CD, read with lasers with light. Or the vibration of the molecules that make up things. So the speed of which something is traveling means we can't walk through it because it's at a different speed to us. Whereas air is obviously a different speed. That's why you can't walk through a table, for example, that it vibrates at a different speed. Feel the sound within those speeds, beyond that container of understanding. Reach down and think of the stones and the vibration of the rings, circles here in the UK and elsewhere, of quartz crystal and how it can feel and hold and vibrate like you just tapping a glass, and that beautiful sound of singing bowls. Acoustic science and knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Feel that flowing through you, through your being, as the cat spins on the wheel around next to me. Feel that energy spinning around you in your own field, your own auric field, as we call it, your Merkaba, and its spin, which feels one way and another way as well. It spins both directions. And just breathe through. And like I say, if you feel the need to express sound, allow yourself to feel what sound feels like to come through you as you align with the sounds I make as well. And let go of what it means, and is this person great? All of those the thought forms, attachments that we have to what it is, and feel and discern through your body, through your heart. Telepathy. With the images that are coming to you from your guidance, not from me, from within you. Feel these colours, the frequency of the colours that I spoke of, teal and the earth, and the beautiful lapis blue, and this white, like the breakwaters of the oceans, the beautiful white diamond liquid plasma, the light as it shines on the top of the surface of the water in the sun, and those beautiful tropical beaches, from there to the depths of the Arctic where it's cool and ice and deep and dark. Just as there are multitudes of that within your planet, there are multitudes of the depths within your soul and your being and your understanding, and your own rivers and oceans within your mind, your heart, and your whole being, like the fullness of your soul. Hear me as I express my soul in its open-hearted state. Feeling the fullness of who I am. Feel the fullness of who you are. Stay in your power and feel this. These concepts of what you would call Lemuria, but Mu, of Talas, Orana, Asata, Edan, Eunai, Sitoro, Malantas, Ainea, Pokonana, Estura Nekniashknuma, and places like Eden or heaven on earth, Atlantis is in the golden ages that we think of. They are here within you, within your heart. See it, be there, bring it into the matter that is your earth as you step into this reality as a truth. It is a choice. To let go of the depths of what we see as light and dark, the cold and sea from the highest perspective. See clearly. Clear away the fog of the mind, of the emotion, and the pain of the body. And remember, beyond time and space. And as I was saying, like envisioning these layers of history, like you can see them like an elevator, you can see them like, I don't know, maybe some kind of archaeological site of the stone memory across sections of through time, but going down in through that and seeing it as a living, breathing, moving thing that is shifting, that's changing. That the point of power is now. It's with you, within your thoughts, your feelings, and your intention in this now moment. And I'm seeing those beautiful wows, and they're anchoring in light in a way that, even though there are few, they are so powerful. With their frequency, like those others on this planet that anchor, that hold space, that hold light, for others to allow themselves to climatize to the melody of the frequency of the changes happening on our planet in this time, in this point of power. E ai tai usu nai a nai, e ala turo nai a kanata, e shana kurana. And as within each cycle, we can relive, or we can re-establish, we can remember, we can re-signify. Aita turo la shita tuku o mana, e sanana kutayaka. So just breathe in that, and whatever images, wisdoms that are coming to you through yourself, as I've been holding space and intention. Isanonomata, Hisuronamata, Isonamanata. Eyurum inayum ikuru hayan iurayan yan kirum yan irum yan laruru eia ian eia ian eia ian eia ian eia ian eia ian eia ian. Mhm. 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 Feel as though the sounds, my sounds, your sounds, are washing over you, purifying in a beautiful white, like raining down like Reiki, Ayatura soft rain, Reiki rain, healing from the inside out, from your own connection to Source, God, Universe, whatever you call it. Ayatorononaesira, to the star seed families, to the galactic version of you and your future self. Ikanurasti, seen as angels. Ayaturanashni anai koroma, the light of love. Ianurneashna, within our oceans. Itashuronaya, it reaches the depths through history. Aturonaya kananiaka, the water from the ocean touches the stone within these sacred sites. Andikura and sparks the remembering. Just breathe in. Feel into your body, just grounding now. Feel into the earth itself, the stones that have been buried beneath water, stones in Japan, stones that have been above ground with the elements and the rain and the air, stones that's liquid mantle within our earth, and the crystalline structures within your brain, the cellulus, cellulitis, or whatever it's called, tiny, tiny crystals in their expansion, in their understanding, in their open to comprehension as we shift and we move and you and I, and all of humanity, move forward. Thank you. So I just want you to spend a moment, as I've said previous, making notes. If you have a journal and you want to make notes, making mental notes is enough. If there's nothing coming and you're just feeling emotional, allow the tears to flow. If it's the sense of serenity, allow it to seep into your cells. If there's anger coming up and frustration, allow yourself to acknowledge that this is something that needs to shift, to alchemize. For listening and acknowledging whatever you are feeling in this now moment. Connecting, remembering, and paying homage to your beautiful body, mind, and emotion, to these beautiful creatures on our planet, feeling honoured with their regal, gentle capacity and their holding of light and sound for us. We hold them in sacred reverence. the wows and feeling energy and the energy of the water remembered. Ancient wisdom remembered, and sanctuary of souls. And feeling that washing and purifying transgressions for many in different soul lines, timelines, and bringing that sacred back into communion with the soul, not through another being, not through me, but from your connection to you. You, not in the selfish you, but the you that is part of everyone. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Slowly coming back. Breathing in, breathing out. Yeah. And then taking that image with you, taking the wows, maybe spending some time over the next few days, if it resonates with you. I'm not saying you have to, but with the sound and the frequency, and noting how it feels in your body, listening to Gregorian chants, as well as wow song. Thank you for your time. I'm Teresa Jande from Tree Heart Art Design Authentic. Love Authentic Me on YouTube and Facebook of the same name, and just Teresa Jande on Instagram. So please do check out the free content and the over 200 video library of previous activations and just straightforward meditations, as well as the little bite-sized ones. There's a playlist for the bite-sized too. And if you feel called, come and join us over on Patreon. I think there's the free option, but if you'd like to be a paying member, it's the price of a coffee shop visit for the first few, or access to the full library is a gym membership. So, as well as all of my Qigong videos on there, and posts and other things. Our energy report is over on there with the videos that go with it. And the whole year, right until next February, all of the videos, the card readings I've done for each month is available on there now for you to access as a member, paid member. Have a beautiful week. Thank you for your time. Let me know in the comments, does this resonate with you? How do you feel? Is there any information that flows through with regarding the wows and the cathedral, if you feel called to? Do you love the sound of wows? Did you feel anything? Did you express some sounds? Are you feeling that shift that we have going on at the moment? I'd be really interested in knowing. Thank you.